Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So my new Warlock arena deck is off to an excellent start with a big fat loss. Let's see how that goes. I mean, the deck has gimmicks, but I don't think it should be all that reliant on it. I think it's one of those things where it should benefit from these things rather than being tied down by them. That said, am I going to play in a way that is too much like trying to get the combos together? I don't think I was last time. I think I was using the things I had, just being aware that there were more like that there were power overwhelmings that could come combos and stuff. But I don't think I was being ridiculous there. She's awesome. I think we're going to get rid of the power overwhelming actually. And the Gnomish Inventor. Let's try and get some cheaper things. Instead, we're going to get all 6 and 7 cost, but yeah, half and half. That's pretty good for Mulligan. That's about what you expect. Power Overwhelming, yeah, I can cast it early on, but I'm not going to use it to damage my opponent that early in the game. He's not going to have out anything big enough to require Power Overwhelming to kill it that early in the game. So maybe hang on to it. Now, here's a long-term strategy that probably I'll have to change my plans before then, but turn 4, Violet Teacher, turn 5, Coin, Boulder Fist Ogre. That would be pretty cool. Speaking of cool, that is not cool. He had to get the one totem that can actually kill my Leper Gnome. Sucks horror. Well, there's no sense playing him. I'm just gonna draw a card. I really wish he'd gotten just like a 0-2 totem that I could have killed. Would have been much happier. Killed it and had my gnome still alive to kill the next totem. That's the key. He's got taunt. Still gonna kill my guy, which makes sense. Did some damage. Did get rid of a totem, but not that exciting. Okay. So I could coin this out. Seems a little silly. I think, although I could draw a card, I think what I want to do here is use the bluegill to kill that totem. Because he's using his charge to kill something. But he is still out there. He's still in play. He still has to be dealt with in some fashion. Even if that's just making another totem. Yeah! That is a large guy. Are you going to waste an overload spell to get him? No, you're not. So I could power overwhelming him. I wouldn't be coining this guy out on turn 5, but like, how excessive is it to use power overwhelming on this to kill him if I'm getting a free token from my Violet Teacher in the process? Or I get 2, actually. I think I'm going to do this play. Wait, let's see. I could just Shadow Bolt that guy. Then he's gone. And then do nothing, hit for 2. It's not that bad a play either. I'm using the coin now, but I also drew a turn 5 drop in play, so it's not the worst that I'm not getting him out super early. This guy probably eat the hex for me, if she doesn't. I think I'm going to do this.
Pay attention, class.
It's cool, if nothing else. It dies. Lightning Storm will kill them, but she would survive. Forked Lightning would seem like a waste against this junk. If he hexes her, I'm going to have a lot more things that are hexable. Lava Burst her? Okay. That's going to eat 2 of his mana for next turn. That's actually fine. Almost with the 1 attack. I have all these 1 toughness guys, and he keeps getting all the 1 attack totems. Very irritating. Now, if I play this guy, then I can't play this first and give him +1/+1. That's less important, though. I'm losing +1/+1 by not screwing around here, but this is going to give me a much better board position. We're going to use that. We're going to leave these guys alive. Because, yeah, he can boost this somehow to hit him, but he doesn't have power overwhelming. He'd have to use several things to get this big enough to kill him. And the more minions are in play, the cheaper this guy gets. I might be able to do something good there. So he's got 2 mana already used because of the lava burst.
I wonder.
It's both cheaper and more expensive than Fireball. That's how Overload is.
What you want?
So you get some taunt. That is a lot of minions in play. Ah, there's one less. Curse you! Okay, so I could do this. And then hit that, and then he Lightning Storms. That seems to be his plan, although that would leave me with this guy. You can also play this guy, because if I'm casting a Sea Giant, this guy is free. Do that, and then you get the Sea Giant who's 8/8. That's bigger than him, so that's probably the thing to do, even though I think he's going to Lightning Storm and kill this. He's got the spell damage totem, but I can use these 2 guys to take it out. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to have 1 mana left over, but that's okay.
Bring out your dead.
I don't even have to play him, but whatever.
I shall do as you say.
So big old Lightning Storm, but I killed your spell damage totem. Your Lightning Storm is going to leave this alive. Oh, okay, so you're going to charge him. Was that the plan? No Lightning Storm, or still Lightning Storm? Either way, I think it's going to work out okay for me. Still Lightning Storm. That's what I'm guessing. I'm predicting he'll do. Unless maybe he doesn't have it. No, Hex. Hexing him is pretty good. Even if he has the Lightning Storm, he's better off hexing this guy. That's rough. I don't know if killing him is a priority. Maybe I should be playing this guy and just drawing a bunch of cards, but I don't think so. I think I can do that after when I've got my Boulder Fist Ogre going.
Oh, I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
Like, maybe I should use these guys to kill him, but I don't know. I've got another Storm Giant in here somewhere. Ah! Almost the Cult Masters! Yeah! I really should have killed him. Apparently. Oh, wait. He's not... That's right, he doesn't die. So I can actually... Oh, I could do stuff. I have all kinds of options. Hellfire is an option. Because it'll... If I kill the Cult Master first, then hit this guy for 1, then Hellfire, everything dies, this goes down to 4. That's not bad.
So many possibilities.
I shall do as you say. I shall do as you say.
So so that was not a good Cult Master play. Because he didn't draw a card from it right away, which is what I thought was going to happen. I couldn't have killed him. It was pretty close, but this was another 7 damage, which would have got him super low. But I'd rather he not know that I can do that, because next turn I can unleash a Hellstorm of Atomic Death. While he's struggling just to kill this guy. If he doesn't get some taunt, he's toast. Those are nice card backs. If I hadn't gotten my like crazy swirly legendary ones, I liked those Northrend whatever ones they were pretty awesome. But you have 11 health. I can hit you for 3, 7, 11 just with this stuff. So yeah, you're mega dead. Okay, so things worked there. Dig me out of the loser's bracket. Activate every quest in the universe. Okay. But, again, when you lose your first game, it's going to try and find you the losingest opponent it can, in my experience. Which could be someone equally good, right? I mean, I lost my first game. I could run into someone just as good as me. I could run into someone better than me who had even worse luck.
Your souls
But
shall be mine.
the odds are you're getting someone who lost their first game. It does dramatically improve your odds. Okay, I don't need that in my starting hand. I don't. None of this is very starting handy. I'm gonna keep the Shadow Bolt. I think I'm gonna ditch the Owl. Save that for later. Saving the Bluegill for later would be good too, but I might need him to control the situation early on. Oh, he's good with the Direwolf. If the Direwolf were to survive for any period of time. So last played was Englishman. Okay, so it's a different shaman. It's the only thing that this last played thing has any value for. I really wish it would just be like last played of the same class. Because that's all I care about. Or if I could change it somewhere in options to do that. But whatever. So I might actually coin out the wolf.
I wonder.
Because anything that the shaman does to kill the wolf is going to be a little excessive, right? Earth Shock and Frost Shock won't kill him, although Earth Shock would remove his ability. Lightning Bolt would kill him, but it would have Overload, and he'd only have 1 mana left afterwards, so he can Owl it. That he can do. But yeah, anything he did to kill this was not going to be all that bad. Oh, I've got a Blood Imp. I was trying to decide, should I trade? Should I do what? I think right now what I should do is definitely Blood Imp though, because then my guy's gonna turn into a 2/3. Neato. It's nice when you have the control of the situation like that. Now he could Lightning Storm and get rid of these guys. This only has a 50% chance to die, and Lightning Storm would lock 2 mana. The totem is bad. We don't like the totem. Totem's so bad it's almost Frostbolted. This will kill it in a couple turns. Am I okay with this being out for a couple turns? Yeesh. I don't really want to Shadow Bolt it though. I have a limited supply of such things. I could play the Bluegill and just hit him for 2. Lots of bad things could happen to it, but it would gain a hit point, which is cool. I could just draw a card. I haven't drawn any cards yet, but this is just doing 2 damage, actually. He's got charge. You know, yeah, I'll just draw a card. I'm losing 1 hit point from this guy. It's not the end of the world. Battle of the Zero-Cost Buffers. His is much better. This is such an amazing card. But the Blood Imp is, like, hard to get rid of. It's kind of annoying, so it has its little benefits. It's going to die though, because all those things die to Hellfire. So nuts to all my other plans. I like the plan where all that crap dies. Go away. Cease bothering me. Now I'm way ahead in cards, only down 2 life. So that was awesome. That guy's pretty big. It's kind of annoying. Kodo only kills attack 2 or less, so he's not going to do the job there. Yeah, we're just gonna drop this.
Me and Mr. White.
One of them should survive for me to do a power overwhelming Void Terror, maybe. That could be fun. Demolisher, not as fun. I don't like that. Getting more junk out. More junk with attack, too. What to do? He is not killing either of them, so I'm going to have all their stats. Oh, wow, this guy's... Oh, these guys are... Maybe I don't want to do that. Because I could get out... Can I get out 2 Frost Giant? There's Sea Giants, whatever. I don't care, giant, whatever you are. Whoops. I'm going to have to bleep that now. Note to self. Bleep something. So... I have... Okay, so I could boost him, or her, she'd be a 6/8, hit that 6/5 to give to the Void Terror. That's 4 mana if I do that. Or, I could just play the Kodo and hopefully blow that up, but that's too unreliable, so I'm not doing that. If I play Bluegill, that's 2 mana, then this guy would be 4, the next guy would be 3. Now I can't get out multiples of them this turn, but I can play one of them now potentially. This is not an easy decision. I think we're going to go with the power overwhelming plan. I'm going to do it with him. I'm going to do it with him because having the bigger guy left alive is probably useful, even though this means that my void guy won't be as big. Oh, I'm so glad it let me queue both of those attacks. I really wanted that Destroyer dead. So that really cut down on my options and really put a crimp in my Sea Giant plans, but the board's looking a lot friendlier to me. I happen to know that my hand is fairly fat, and he still has to... He has the same number of cards as I do, basically, but he has to find a solution to this junk. So, that would be a solution to this junk. Or is it? I'm not going to get to play these guys this way, but I do have Kodo control. And we're going to draw a card, because why not? I never did assess how badly this guy messes up my deck. Certainly my deck is not designed to be safe from him, so probably messes me up a bunch. Maybe more than my opponent, who knows.
I've got a huge gun.
Really? Killing out with your crappy Stormpod Commando? Fine. This is not a battle cry, it's just a cost reduction thing. Interesting. So I could play this guy, and then these would go down to 5. That doesn't really help them any. I can play one for sure, but... So I feel like I want to try and do a trick with them later or something. Playing this to draw a card would be nice. Like, this guy can just kill that and leave himself with 1 health. 1 health is not great, but I keep my army alive. No, I think I better play this guy. And if I'm going to play this guy, I might as well play this one. No, that doesn't matter. I can draw a card first. Yeah, let's do that. Doesn't change anything. I could just lose this guy and keep him at full health. Maybe that is better, even though it's less attack on the table. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do it that way. I could have kept more things alive. I would have had more attack on the board, but this guy's 4 hit points is worth way more than the 2 hit points on that other guy, I think. This will be better for fighting. Although it is fewer things to blow up totems with. Like, those totems are costing me an attack every turn, which is why his health is so high. They are like a big risk, though, when they're out there. They are making my Sea Giants cheaper, in theory, although how much difference has it made? Not a lot.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Okay. So, again, I think the thing to do is to buff this guy and have him charge in and kill that. And then I'm in a really good position.
Ready to ride.
I have a lot of battle cry, it looks like. Can't play him, not quite. So, we won't.
Taste my steel.
We're going to play this now, even though it hoses my Inventor. I'm not as worried about the Inventor. It's probably not going to bug him that much, because he has max mana, but I'm going to have max mana too. It's not that big a deal at this stage of the game, the extra 2 mana.
I'll put it on your tab.
Yeah, did make him more expensive, though. It's less likely he could do 2 things in the same turn with that. I have a lot of junk. Are you just dead? 11, 15, 16... No, you're not dead. Exactly. Technically. Yet. You gotta do something impressive with those 2 mana. Okay, that was pretty impressive. He deduced that I was gonna knock him down to 1, and if I had anything in my hand that did anything, I was gonna win, and if I didn't, then I would just take my time a little bit more and kill his stuff and still win. Okay. Well, that got me back up into the good, back into the 2-1 position. I'm gonna come up with a name for that position. What would you name that position? Let me know in the comments. The 2-1, 2 wins, 1 loss position in the arena. And see what you come up with next time. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button and check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.